thank you. Mr. Goodstriker, the reports I read suggested we have responsibility to do the archaeological and historical and aboriginal inventory of that area. Is that what, would that satisfy some of your concerns, that we get a better picture of the size and scope of the burial site?
The question you're asking has been defined over and over again. And every time you ask that question, i.e. the city council, you hire a new archaeologist or you hire another white guy from another city to come down and evaluate the site, spend $100,000 or whatever it might be. And this has been happening years and years and years, different situations. So the reality is, in order for you, city council, to be effective this time round, and hopefully for the last time round, you take some of this $50 million from this River Valley Alliance or the entity that they claim to be, and you designate maybe $5 million, $10 million, and do a clear, transparent process of public consultation on that site once and for all. Be upfront. Don't be weaseling around your developer scams and schemes. Deal with the issue. If you do that this time round, you will meet your 2017 window for extra bucks to get that area developed. Mr. Fair and his concept of that building being a 24/7 all year round facility, incredibly important and really beneficial to the city. That is the central hub. That's where the city began. So what I'm saying to you, council, is accountability, transparency, deal with the issue once and for all. Everybody walks away, and guess what? That guy behind you on your emblem is going to be smiling.
Mr. Goodstriker, the sweat lodge you've established is on to the west of the Walterdale Bridge?
Yes.
In the fenced area there?
Yes.
Yeah. And so we're going to be talking in the next report about some of the other upgrades we'd like to make to enhance access to the area so that more people can come and learn the history and be close to the river and close to nature. If we were to work with First Nations, Métis stakeholders and look at incorporating a sacred space as part of that park development there, so that traditional practices could be, once again, be practiced there by many people. Is that something that you would be open to working with us on?
The way it is right now is in 1999, I came to the city and I asked for a sweat lodge facility. Through community services, they sent me down to Fort Edmonton and the horse pasture down there. No problem. I wanted to do it. I did it. And I did this under the assumption that me as a professional, knowing land code, knowing federal law, knowing treaty law, that I was establishing a site for the future. Now that was the purpose in 1999. I asked the city, because of the temples, the synagogues, all these other places that exist for every other damn citizen in this city, we needed a sacred site, a sweat lodge site. So we got that. And then the city threw $50,000 at their conflict of interest group to establish something similar. And now, as far as I know, the city spent $50,000 on a one-time sweat lodge. And that's really ludicrous to me, because you're sitting here asking me a question where that $50,000 should have given you the answer.
Well, I don't know what year that was, but it was not when I was here, and we can't undo the past. So
okay,
what I'm
trying to we're here now.
What I'm trying to focus on is,
I'm telling you, right up there on that map, you might as well draw a nice little picture right where my sweat lodge is. Because if you want to come down there and tell me get the hell out of here because of these guys, $50 million
Mr. Goodstriker, please, I'm trying to work with you. I'm trying to find an opportunity for you and other First Nations people and non-Indigenous people who are curious and want to learn more about your culture.
The sacred site there is that monument. You had the city of Edmonton, the Catholic Church, the Anglicans, the local Cree traditionals, all coming down there, establishing that sacred site of that monument. And they all danced on it to celebrate. Mandel was dancing with the rest of them. And then the city comes back and takes back half of that cemetery with the help of Redford. That was an illegal land fraud transfer. And that's the process that we are in right now. So in order to counter that, I set up a sweat lodge on the most undisturbed part of the entire area of West Rossdale.
And
Look
my
at all the
question
aerial
is,
photographs.
and my question
that area is sacred.
can we work with you
Yes,
to
you
make
can.
that a permanent sacred site?
But it's not going to move from there. If you want me to go to Fort Edmonton and be a damn tourist Indian, and that's what's in the process, because Fort Edmonton needs extra money to develop the Indian program picture of this city, that's not appropriate. Because,
that's not what I was
conflict
suggesting.
of interest in regards for profit
Thank you, I'm out of time.
really inappropriate.
I'm out of time.